What's up, Chad? So with the chat, we gonna get into some Diddy news. No Diddy. We're gonna jump into a different couple of sources. Let's
It's a day that involves a lot of uncertainty because the two sides in this case are really asking for very outcomes. Sean Combs' lawyers have said he should be sentenced to no more than 14 months behind bars. That would be about what he has already served. He's been in the Brooklyn federal jail for about 13. So it would let him get out with about time served at this point. The prosecution, on the other hand, said he should be sentenced to more than 11 years. So there's an enormous gap between the two sides. The defense says that the prosecution is trying to have Sean Combs sentenced for crimes he wasn't convicted of. A jury in this case acquitted him on counts of sex trafficking and racketeering, but convicted him of transporting people for the purpose of prostitution. The prosecution says that the judge should really be taking into account the context in which the crimes he was convicted of occurred. And in this case, the judge saw evidence of violence, heard testimony about violence surrounding the freak-offs that were at the core of what Sean Combs was ultimately convicted of. And they say that that's context for the judge to think about what's a proportionate sentence, protects the public, and takes seriously the crimes that were committed in this case. Sean Combs' defense team has submitted
I don't know, chat. What y'all think?
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words, create your
value. So thanks for having us on, guys.
We love it. Don't drop the chalupa.
See, I'll be banging.
I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
I saw
the last thing, like, I have a hard time if I drink too much water while I'm running.
I saw somebody go over to
So we are about 5 minutes before court starts up again. So we will be having more updates.
All right, man, I'll be in there.
I'm dying to hear what Diddy's attorneys have to say about this speaking engagement. Because if they don't address it, then the judge may not buy it. I don't know, but
yeah.
No, what's
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. Wait, is that the?
I saw it.
Karen, and he was like he was talking to the serial killer. He was like a main serial. Things like true crime stuff. What do you mean where?
Well,
and F.
Then what's this going to be?
I don't know.
I know this doesn't make sense.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard to see him get away, man.
Sentencing Commission changed their guidelines in which they stated that acquitted conduct should not be considered exceptional circumstances. The government's arguing that this is an exceptional circumstance because the acquitted conduct is so intertwined with the statutory convictions. The defense makes obviously the opposite argument. So I think it's ripe for an appeal, as Philip described, and because the sentencing guidelines were only amended last year, there's not much appellate case law on that issue, and the Supreme Court has not addressed this issue.
Okay. Also, do we know what prison he would be serving his time in? That's a question from a viewer.
I got it. That would be up to the Federal Bureau of Prisons to make that determination, and it could be at any one of the facilities in the country. It is not beholden to residence. It is not beholden to birth state. It can absolutely be at any one of the federally recognized, given the degree of the level, I think was the word that was used earlier, of the crime and of the perpetrator.
And when would they make
the security status,
the
right?
security
Whether
status.
it's low security, medium security, or high security. Yeah.
That was some good lawyering talk right there, Antoine. Good job.
Hey, I've been learning all morning.
He's been paying attention.
Got his notes down. I got my notes.
So let me ask you this.
He's going to pass the bar tomorrow.
Yeah. At what point would they make that decision, though? I mean, say, for example, he's sentenced today. Would it take them 3 or 4 days to make that determination about where he will serve out his prison sentence? How long does that normally take?
It generally takes a few weeks. He'll go back to the MDC, and the Bureau of Prisons will then make a determination as to which facility he'll be designated for. Usually it takes...
Okay. Do me a favor, Antoine. Can you show us a little bit of what's going on there behind you? And by the way, has the crowd of his supporters, has it been growing, or is it around, to me, from the video that I've seen, it's about 50 people? Am I right about that, or?
We're going to show them a look at it.
It's going to be a
Linda,
guesstimate?
we're going to move right out to the side. Yeah, we had it at about a couple of hundred, like around this morning, like 10-ish or so. Our photojournalist, Dan Foley, is giving you a look at what we can see. It has grown. I would maybe guess like maybe there's 75 to 100 more persons, there in the front. You can't see because it's just out of the camera shot. There are signs, there's some pertinent and related to this matter. Others are just, exercising their free speech like that. But Seth was telling us earlier that on his way in, he actually saw someone being, engaging with the police, possibly being taken into custody like that. Let me bring Phil back in because Linda's question was about crowd size. We know that the day that the decision came down, this was pretty much all packed. This is significantly less, but that could grow. Are you surprised, or were you surprised at the number of people that you saw down here when you came up, Philip?
With respect to today, we're anti Mr. Combs.
All right, so that was our Fox 5 New York team with that coverage. They took an abrupt break right there. We do apologize, showing our Fox 5 team a sign that did have some inappropriate language in that. So we did want to note that, they quickly turned the camera from that. But this is a live look here outside the federal courthouse. You can see the podium is set up should anyone respond following the sentencing hearings. 5 New York coverage as Sean Diddy Combs is in the federal courthouse right there behind you for his sentencing hearing. It does look like Fox 5 is back after a very quick break. Let's continue to listen in.
We'll regather as the day goes on, and as especially if it goes in late in the day on a Friday afternoon, people are getting off work. They'll probably gather around the courthouse. But when I was walking here this morning at 10 a.m., there were definitely a couple hundred people. And there were definitely some incidents between some of the bystanders and the police that I observed.
The thing too is it turned into a bit of a circus there outside federal court. You had people dressed up in costumes and other people jumping around with bottles of baby oil, squirting baby oil all over the place.
Some of them are here.
Yeah. So it turned into a bit of a circus there. Hopefully that's not the situation again today. If he is actually sentenced
we haven't
today.
seen that, no.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. That's a good thing. So at this point, Seth, if Sean Diddy Combs is your client, what are you telling him right now in the lunch break? Because it's about to end. They're about to head back into court. What would you have told him?
I mean, if I was his lawyer right now, I'd be regrouping in the back. I'd probably be shifting strategy a little bit because I did not like some of the comments the judge made this morning. You know, his comment about the lack of remorse would obviously stick out to me. The judge's comment about taking into consideration acquitted conduct would also trouble me. So if I was in the back and I was Combs' attorney, I would be regrouping, maybe changing strategy. I know after the break, we're supposed to hear from 2 more of his attorneys. I think they're probably going to deliver a little bit of a pitch different than what they planned to this morning. And that Combs, maybe when we hear from him later today, may express a little bit more remorse than we thought. You know, I obviously think that that's a difficult situation because he does maintain his innocence on the Mann Act violation. So it's hard for him to express remorse when he does intend to appeal because he doesn't think he actually committed the crime in which he was convicted.
Right.
But I do think that there's probably some regrouping going on in the defense table right now.
So other than re-strategizing, when you talk about the re-strategizing here,
in these situations before, most likely Mr. Combs went back and asked them, what do you guys think, right? I mean, just based on your anecdotal experience and the way that Judge Subramanian is speaking, am I walking out of here today? And if they're going to be frank with him, as I would in that situation, I would say it's much less likely than before we started the day, just based on some of the comments that we've heard. Again, this doesn't imply that there's going to be a 10 or an 11-year
I got respect for Birdman, and I got a lot of love for Thug. Pee Wee Roscoe, I'm going to push you down. When I see you in the street, I'm going to use my 2 hands and push you down. And I'm telling you, don't get up until I walk out. Just because you know that you were just as stupid as I was. Your car, when everybody knows it's your car, you couldn't tell. They did you, they pushed you in the corner like me. So you couldn't tell. Me, on the other hand, but I just had a little girl, precious gift God ever gave me. Her name is Zaria, y'all. My baby came into this world June 17, 2014.
Catalina Crunch cereal, powered by protein, not by sugar.
Every second gave me every purpose.
In April, and a lot of people thought attention now, and people thinking that.
And I still defended because Gunner didn't sit down and talk to
the woman he's moving on with.
Not just that, the song they did together back in April that people started thinking maybe there's something going on there. It was his song, The Fighter. He didn't perform that song at all. Not only is she not there, he just scrapped the song.
And The Fighter is a song he wrote for Nicole, and he had changed the lyrics to talk about Maggie instead of Nicole. Yeah. So there was a lot of smoke there.
No Maggie, no Fighter, none of that. But there was a picture of Nicole. She did kind of show up.
So you would think
a picture of Nicole?
Yeah, they had a montage during one of his songs where they had a picture of Nicole and the kids, and you would think, oh, well, maybe it's okay. And then there was a lyric.
There was a lyric.
And then there was a lyric.
So his song, You'll Think of Me, it's about a breakup, and that song was before he and Nicole were even together, so it wasn't about her. But obviously, a breakup song at this moment in time is going to be perceived as being about her. There's a line that says, take your space and take your reasons. And he changed it to take your space and take your bullshit reasons. That's an aggressive change.
Allowed to say that.
I don't know if we were allowed to say BS, but anyway.
But the reason that's relevant is that what were the words that
it makes it seem like
there were words about not feeling supported. That was the sense that that Keith had, that he was not feeling supported, we were told. And then on the other side, it was like, what do you mean? She went to every one of your events. You went to one of hers.
Right.
So listen, as we've been covering this story.
Whoa! Spider-Man.
It's been hard to get really hard comment from people on Keith's side, but I know you spoke to someone connected to him that had some news about the concert last night.
I did. We just broke the story, as a matter of fact. A little bit more clarity, maybe. Apparently, Maggie's not actually a part of the band. She's not on tour. She's not a part of the opening act. She's filled in so far on one show in Chicago, which is what we've seen video of.
And then
and she did the private, but that was a private show in Vegas.
But she performed.
She's not a part of it. She wasn't there last
So
night.
she's not part of
because-
his touring
Correct.
band. She just did those 2 shows.
She was filling in for his usual guitarist who couldn't make those
What's
shows.
her day job?
I'm sorry?
What does she do generally?
She has.
She's a musician.
Yeah, she's just not in his band.
Yeah,
and
she's just
her
not-
dad has actually come out to defend her as people are dissecting this. Her dad jumped on TikTok and commented with people speculating that she's the other woman, and her dad just said no, just no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's,
Shutting that down.
That's super interesting.
It is interesting.
It is.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if people are going to accept that.
I don't
You know
know.
how the internet works.
Yeah, maybe people on the internet. I think that's relevant.
That's a pretty firm.
Yeah.
Just no.
Hi, I'm Kat Carter from Long Island. And honestly, it sounds like it's just a lot back to back with like the news breaking and then the divorce happening and then like changing the lyrics to adding profanity. I just hope that they all have emotional support, especially with their kids, and everyone can work through it.
We will see. To be continued. We can say BS.
I think we do say BS. Yeah.
The chat's torn. We have people that are Team Nicole and people that are Team Keith. This divorce.
I get that. I totally get that.
Somebody is wondering, does any of it have to do with her doing movies with young
No,
men?
No,
no,
that's
no. That wouldn't be.
That's
Boy,
ridiculous.
we are beating
That's
the hell out of
ridiculous. She's been doing that for decades.
Although
Eyes wide
it
shut.
has been ramped up.
It has been ramped up.
Her latest roles,
Yeah.
but I don't think that's it.
What?
When you asked about if you can say BS, and somebody just said, "Yeah, you said fuck earlier, Harvey."
Oh no, no,
that's
we
on
can
the
say it on the
stream.
live
Yeah,
stream.
On
Yeah.
the stream, we're
TV
talking about
show.
for TV. We can say whatever the fuck we want on the stream.
Yeah. Oh God.
Is there any update we can give on Diddy?
They're about to come back from lunch.
Okay.
I'm now thinking I got a problem.
This is gonna
because
you definitely
I
have a
have to
problem.
leave at 4, and I got to do my podcast with Mark, but that's 4 our time. He's in New York. It can't go past 6. It can't go past 6.
I wouldn't think so. I mean, they're coming back at 2.
Oh God.
There were some nights they went a little bit late during the trial, though.
Definitely wasn't like past 6. It wasn't close to 6. Definitely like 5.
I'm really interested to know what this Chick-fil-A is like.
This is your very, very first
Never
time.
had Chick-fil-A.
Very first time.
Never had
Oh
it.
my goodness.
I boycotted it for many years.
Yeah, they brought that up in the chat.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
They were, yeah. Well,
And
it
then-
is good. I mean, it is
You
good.
got it for lunch?
Hey, Babcock, I'm getting Chick-fil-A for lunch.
Are you?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
What?
But wait. He got the grilled chicken sandwich. So he compromised. He compromised.
What?
He did.
Order already?
Yeah.
He did.
Why are you getting the grilled?
Why not?
That's not what you go to. Oh no.
The grilled chicken's pretty good, Bab.
It's maybe.
Mike, I mean,
You don't know.
Never order it.
I tried to get him to get the
Mike, you don't want to
macaroni.
shame him on his.
I'm
Like, I mean,
sorry.
you know,
All right,
he's getting.
fine. You're trying it. Okay.
He
welcome.
compromised. He met
welcome
you in the
into
middle.
society.
Okay.
He might like it.
Why did you don't want to? You didn't think it would be nice to offer though? Me?
Hey,
They probably would have
Anakin.
hooked us up, honestly. If you went with me.
Anakin, did you order yet? Good. Get a coupon from Mike because he probably has a 10th one free.
You got a reward
And I'll
point.
buy,
Oh
and
my
I'll buy
God,
I
Babcock
do
a
have a coupon, but
Chick-fil-A.
it's for a free breakfast, so I'll get that tomorrow.
No, I'll get Babcock a Chick-fil-A.
What do
Nice.
you want?
Spicy
Do you want-
sandwich, no
Yo,
Wait,
do
what?
Holy.
Trial has started.
Babcock, hey,
That was
Anakin,
Yeah.
do you want one?
No.
I'll be right back, chat.
Liam.
What did you want, Bab?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he turned himself in.
Who is that?
Tyrese turned himself in.
Oh, he turned himself in? Really? In Atlanta? I thought he was going to Dubai.
He said he was in Dubai. I was.
He was.
I was.
He was
So
in.
Tyrese
Actually, he was
has
in
turned
LA
himself
and
in
he's going to Dubai.
over
Oh,
this
is that
dog
what he said?
attack.
Oh.
Yesterday he was in Atlanta. And I talked to him. I talked to him yesterday, and he said he was in Atlanta.
Well, why did he have his attorney say he was in Dubai?
When did you talk to the attorney?
A couple days ago.
I talked to him yesterday. Maybe he was in Dubai a couple days ago, or was planning to go to Dubai a couple days ago. Maybe he was.
He was never in
Wow, that's interesting.
No.
Yeah.
And in fact, I
He had a
mean, there may
warrant. What was
be.
he gonna do?
It may.
Be on the run?
Well, it sounded like he was going on the run.
When I talked to him, he said he was going to.
Wow, that
getting
is
his ducks in a
interesting.
row.
So he got charged for cruelty to animals. What is that? Like a misdemeanor?
It's a
Yeah.
misdemeanor.
Yeah,
But
that's why he told me. He's like, I'm just gonna go get this over with.
I mean, but that's awful that he let
No,
his,
I'm not
that he's letting
downplaying.
his dogs run loose like that. And those
Better put
dogs,
your mic on.
those dogs especially. I mean, that's bullshit. And then he killed that dog. No, Tyrese didn't. There's dogs
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But you let him run free. What?
I mean, he probably
can't
was.
hear you.
He probably wasn't at home. He
I don't
probably
care.
wasn't home.
You know what?
It's your
Take care of your dogs.
It's your responsibility.
Yeah, it's your
to get
job to take care of
somebody.
your That's a shitty excuse. Oh, I wasn't home. Take care of your dogs, especially if the dogs are huge and clearly are menacing. Fucking take care of your dogs.
No, I hear you.
I'm
I hear
sorry.
you.
No one's
Do
no
not
one. Yeah,
say,
no.
"Oh, I wasn't
we're on your
home."
side.
That's not
we're
an
on your
excuse.
side. We're just saying.
That's
Yeah, we're on
not
your
an
side.
excuse.
We're on your side.
No, if you're not home, it's your responsibility to have someone that's
it
taking
is.
care of them. Yeah.
Or you lock them up, put them in a cage.
Oh wow, now you want
Not
to
lock them up.
Yeah, I mean, have put fencing around your backyard.
Well, yeah,
Keep them inside, but letting them roam is
$20,000 bail.
good. I'm sorry, that's bullshit.
Well, also the really sad thing about this is like they want the dogs, right?
Right.
What's going to end up happening to his dogs?
Oh, they're going to be they're going to quarantine.
They're going to be
these dogs.
quarantined at the very
They already.
least.
And they, you can
They
destroy.
might.
They can
kill
destroy them. Yeah, they can. I don't know what they're going to do.
I doubt that. Here's the problem: there's 4 dogs. I don't know how are they going to know which one.
Questioning.
I have no idea.
Polygraph. No, you could easily check the bite marks.
The bite, the teeth, the dental,
dental records.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just got triggered.
We know. We
Yeah,
saw.
we know.
Like, hey, don't come for
We're on
us.
your side.
Yeah.
I wasn't coming for you.
We agree. Should he be banned from owning pets?
Oh, for sure.
We should.
Shoot Ray J.
Yeah, let's finish the D block.
Yeah.
We'll do Ray J and.
So wait a minute. If we do D, then we'll have done B, C, D, and E.
Correct.
So then we can
need
squeeze
F and
in
G.
F and G at
F
some
and
point,
G,
and then we'll
and
do
then-
we'll do A live.
Definitely want to do a live.
Yeah.
Even though we're not.
Yeah.
Mic down.
We're probably not.
We don't know. We have no idea. We have no idea.
Are they strong? All right. Yeah. So Ray J is going to be D2. F1, we'll just do a quick Tyrese turn himself in so that we can get Tim's in as F2.
Yay, Tim.
Yep. Okay. Why don't we try to get
D, F,
D2 and F
and F.
done right now
Yeah.
so that we can focus on the trial
Correct.
for the live stream folks?
Where do you want to go?
Where do you guys want? You want to go to your desk or you want to go trans?
Maybe over here. Who's on this? Yeah. Well, is there another? Yeah, there actually is
Yeah, we're
another
doing a
Derek.
TV show.
Oh,
Ray
God.
J?
They're getting you a mic.
Why can't you just be a team player?
I am. I'm ready to do it.
Are you though?
Oh no, you're walking. Oh, really? You want me to? Jason was gonna do it.
No, I'm back. I'm watching.
Oh, yeah.
I'm watching
What are
a
you
reality
watching?
show. I don't have time for this right now.
Oh, it's actually like a wrestling podcast,
No, great.
which needs to be vetted. Pretty cool. I went in and like introduced myself. What a cool
Is this a
career.
mic? Oh, it's for Derek.
Really.
Okay. Oh God. Okay.
Dude, we just talked to him for 10 minutes. Why are you coming out and giving me the whole bio?
Oh, I did.
Okay, let's go. We got to get this done because the trial's heating.
Right.
The sentencing is heating up. So we got 2 things to do, and then we're going back to the Diddy sentencing. Here we go. Got it. Here we go. We have sound.
Well, Ray J promised he would not be silenced, and he had a lot to say about the Kardashians. Did a live stream.
Remember, he's been sued by the Kardashians for defamation. Kim and Kris have said that he defamed them by saying that they were the targets of a RICO racketeering investigation.
Right. And he had told us his only reaction the day of the lawsuit was to say he would not be silenced. Here is what he had to say. There's something he did not address here, but
the issue.
The issue. Here's what he said.
How I defame you. You just paid me all this money. You didn't mention that. These bitches already paid me $5 million, bro. And they trying to like make me a slave, bro. Like I can show you all the dirty they telling me. This ain't even no money. This ain't even no money, bro. This is you telling me, please don't tell nobody. You going to jail. This is bribery. What are you doing? This is hush money from a lie that you created. You went online and said that you didn't do you like, Kris, you told me what to do. You made me shoot another dirty sex tape with your daughter, and you made me do dirty things, yo. America deserves to know. Y'all trying to kill the Black community. Y'all trying to kill off. I swear to God, I can go deeper than this, but I'm not today.
So he is going back to what he's talked about before, which is getting into the sex tape that he says Kris engineered it. He says, and he put a screenshot up of a settlement agreement where he says that they bought his silence for $5 million, so he wouldn't talk anymore. What he didn't address is what the lawsuit is about, which is the allegation of RICO.
He seems to be hinting that his grievance that he was talking about here, that would be, maybe I'm connecting a dot here I shouldn't, but that somehow that is part of the RICO.
I think you're connecting dots here.
That
why would
he think? But I don't know why the feds. It still doesn't make sense to me.
If he's saying the Kardashians silenced me by settling with me so I wouldn't talk, that has nothing to do with RICO.
Right.
Zero.
I don't get his part about.
He didn't address it.
No, he didn't address it. But what he is saying is, if you mess with me and choose to sue me, I'm going to speak out about everything. And he's not concerned about specifically, sort of verifying the comments about the RICO investigation. What he was saying in this is, you're trying to kill all the Black community. You did dirty things to me. He's going back in history.
He's going full Kanye.
He's going nuclear. And he's saying, if you persist with this, I'm going to air it all out. And to be fair, he was with them very early on. He probably does know some skeletons to the extent they have any skeletons. And he's saying, I'm going to voice all those. Right?
Which has nothing to do with RICO.
Has zero to do with it, but that's his response to being sued by them, I think.
DC, California. How is Ray J going to compete with the Kardashians? They're a very powerful family with a lot of money to back them up. I think he is still bitter about them using him for his fame and that his career didn't take off while Kim's did.
Well, he kind of got chewed up by it.
Yeah, he did. I mean, but it sounds like he made a lot of money off of it, but now he's got grievances.
Okay, so we've got that done. We can do F and then we can get back to Diddy, or we can do Diddy and do F when you're set. Your call? Which?
Speaking to you, Daniela.
Right now? Is Tim ready? Okay.
Let's go this way.
Hey, Liam, as they're setting up, anything going on?
Brian Steele, one of Diddy's attorneys, is speaking, talking about the trauma that Diddy went throughout his life. Basically saying that the quote was untreated trauma. That's what they're attributing Diddy's conduct to, is quote untreated trauma. They're listing all these different, his father died when he was young, moved to Harlem, mom worked 3 jobs, stuff like that. That's the latest, yeah.
Drug use and the trauma.
Yeah, boy.
Drug use and trauma are very persuasive. They do cause you to do crazy things.
Yep. You hear that? You guys hear that?
Yeah, his
so
mic was up.
He's basically saying that he had a hard life. His lawyer's saying he had a hard life, and this kind of explains the violence. Yeah.
Liam's mic up?
Woman he loved.
Hold on. Liam's mic.
It's up.
On occasion, he would hit the woman he loved. He loved Miss Ventura. I have been with Sean more than my family since I met him. He has taken responsibility. He would have pled guilty to the Mann Act, but they wouldn't offer that. That's the latest.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So saying he'd plead guilty to the Mann Act, they're saying that was the plea bargain. Clearly, the prosecutors weren't going to accept that. But what Brian Steele is saying is he has taken responsibility for it because he was going to plead guilty to it before a trial, in place of a trial. So that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Because remember, the prosecution said, or the judge said, you've never accepted responsibility for the Mann Act.
Right.
Brian Steele is saying, yes, he has. He was even going to plead guilty to it without even being tried.
That's not. That doesn't.
I know.
Doesn't wash.
I'm not embracing it. I'm just saying that's what he's arguing. I agree with you. Of course, you take a plea bargain when you face life.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Let's go that way if we're going to do Tim, so we're not in the background.
Where's Tim?
Where's Tim going to set up?
Guys, if you're going to do this, we got to do this now, or we're going to go back to Diddy.
Devin, you got Tyrese. Well, if
Okay,
yeah,
here we go.
Something to fill in.
Okay, here we go.
Tyrese did the decent thing, I would say. He turned himself in.
The lawful thing.
The lawful thing, yes. You know that there was an arrest warrant out for him because his dogs, his Cane Corso Mastiffs, were roaming the neighborhood, his Atlanta neighborhood, and attacked another dog, mauled, killed cute little Henry. Oh, God, that photo's awful.
It's awful. He killed the dog. His dogs had been running at least 5 times, unleashed in the neighborhood, menacing,
and so
according to neighbors. So they've charged him with animal cruelty. They went to his house actually to try and confiscate the dogs,
and
he wouldn't allow them in. By the time they got a search warrant, he was gone. The dogs were gone,
and hence the arrest warrant. Well, he turned himself in. We have the mugshot now, and he was released on $20,000 bail, and he is going to have to face this animal. I mean, Tyrese himself has said he's apologized already for what his dogs did. He says he feels awful for
the
owner
owner
Henry.
and the owner said he's never called him, never apologized.
Well,
to him.
and then Tyrese said that he rehomed the.
At Travelers, we're driven by care, like the multiple discounts and savings you can get with our auto coverage. After all, in these cost-sensitive times, a little savings can go a long way. Learn how Travelers is putting more care in car insurance.
It's a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
And so the authorities don't have really the power to force him to say where it is. That's kind of where it stands.
All right. Well, we will see what happens here. All right.
Okay, changing gears.
Changing gears. It is your favorite time of the week. Tim is here. Tim is back.
What's going on?
With his rejects.
Yep.
What do you got, Tim?
All right. So, we've seen a lot of skateboard tricks, right?
Yeah.
Throughout the years. This one might be the best one we've seen. So check this out. This guy, he's riding a skateboard. He's going off the back of the ramp, but he also jumps over the bench and then lands back on the skateboard. We'll see it again here in slow-mo, but you can see he's rolling up to the back of the ramp. He jumps over the bench.
Okay.
The skateboard goes up the back of the
okay, that
ramp
is.
there.
That's. I didn't even see what.
Yeah, I didn't either.
So
That's in slow-mo. I like that.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
pretty impressive.
I like it. Okay, next.
All right, so Charles, when you go skiing, do you ever wonder what's going on behind you? Like when you're skiing down the hill? If someone's coming down quick?
Like
or,
a Gwyneth Paltrow thing.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, I'm always listening out for it, but
Okay.
generally I'm focused in front of me.
Well, you might want to get these. It's a rear view mirror for the ski pole.
Okay.
So
no.
you're going down the pole, the mountain
that's
there, and
hysterical.
you can see what's going on behind you. So maybe.
Let me just say that's going to cause a lot. If people are looking behind them instead of in front of them,
I mean, true, but
going to be a problem.
That the Gwyneth Paltrow thing may never have happened.
Yeah, there's what hit someone in front of them.
Oh, that's right. Okay, last one.
All right, so Harvey, I know you like Lazy Boy recliners.
Oh
Here, you should get one and try this out. This guy's got a recliner here. He's going off the ramp.
Yeah, this is perfect.
And then
oh my
and
God,
then he
that's
lands,
hysterical.
He lands on the.
Is that a
Yeah, but
what is that?
What if the chair comes down on him?
Well, you have the. Well, yeah. I
Yeah,
guess,
what
yeah.
the? What
do you mean? Yeah,
Tim, there's a huge design defect.
There's
in
a
this.
design, but it looks pretty fun. I mean,
Finally, a lazy boy. That's the one we're getting for him. Exactly. Perfect. All right, Tim.
Okay, Tim.
See ya.
You know, he was a little shaky at the top.
That was hysterical, though. Okay, let's go back to Diddy. Okay, what's going on, Liam?
What's going on in Diddy? By the way, how did we not pitch Cam Schlittler on the other show today?
Who?
We mean who?
A pitcher?
Yeah.
I suggested we could do that. He was back before his mom.
Okay, Liam, what's going on?
Cam Schlittler.
Did you see that?
Sound up for Liam.
Steele's now going over his prison, his jail conditions, what it's like in jail.
People were
I don't know
trolling
if
his
we've
mom.
heard about this
Oh, 'cause
part.
he's from Massachusetts, yeah.
There are certain people who gain prestige if they hurt him. The guard stopped a man with a shank.
What?
That's what Brian Steele just said.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they go into, he lives in a room with 25 people in one room. There's a
Someone
TV.
tried to.
I don't remember
that
ever
there's
hearing about this.
prestige in
Yeah.
attacking him. And somebody came after him with a shank.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, then they're going into got to boil the water in jail, stuff like that. But that's pretty shocking. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I know.
That is jail experience.
Right.
I mean, that doesn't.
Wow, that's.
But is that would that or should that influence the judge in saying he's danger? So
No, it's not that. What the judge is saying, what Steele is saying is.
People have stuff to gain from him getting hurt. Is what he's saying.
He's saying that, but he's also saying he's being punished enough right now that he's had a
survived
target
this for 13 months.
Right. I think that's what he's getting at.
Yeah.
And also that he has a big target on him because he's. Oh, that's highly relevant for what we're going to do today on our podcast. What else?
That's the latest.
That's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
interesting. That is really interesting.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm sorry. That is going to be relevant in deciding which prison he goes to.
Well, that's true. That certainly will have an impact there.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to be really relevant.
Inner city press.
People are saying.
I thought you were joking.
Karma.
I'm sorry.
Boo hoo. Sarcastically, boo hoo.
Can I just say one thing, guys? Karma is bullshit. And just acknowledge karma's bullshit. Karma is bullshit. The whole concept of it is stupid. And it's not true. It's like, yeah, everybody, then why doesn't good karma always work? It does.
I think it does.
It doesn't. Karma's like religion. Stop it.
It's not like religion.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You
don't
believe
have
in
to go,
karma?
You don't have to go to like karma church.
You believe in
don't have
karma?
to donate.
Do
don't
you
have to
really?
donate to the Karma Foundation?
Karma's bullshit.
There's something.
not bullshit.
Oh, you want? Oh, I should. Do you mind if I steal this chair? We'll do like a little
Just
therapy
talk.
session.
We don't use it. See you. Just talk.
No, I think the idea of karma is more what you put out comes back to you. And so if you live a life that's full of like, Diddy's a great example, right? If you're going to not allegedly, like actually beat women and treat them like
Well, he
crap,
got caught.
right?
It's not about initial karma. He got caught.
But think of what he's going through now. That's coming back to bite him. So I feel like there, to an extent, I'm not saying there's something in the universe that controls that, but it's more like how do you conduct yourself, and then how does that come back?
So
for
do you know people that get away with shit where it never comes back to haunt them?
Personally, I think that suffering is relative, and I think to people who think they're getting away with a lot live in a dreadful paranoia every day that they'll get caught, and that's no way to live.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think so.
But you're
How
like
many,
you're a good person and you have like good morals and good values and like a good
Well, how
heart.
do you know
like,
that a bad person
How
doesn't
long
live
is
in
the bite
constant fear that they'll get caught?
because they're probably a narcissist, and narcissists scientifically don't.
Well, but then there's other ways that they live in fear, live in
Sociopaths,
suffering.
they don't live in fear.
I think
you think Ted Bundy lived in fear?
Olivia 11.
Do you think Jeffrey Dahmer lived in fear?
It's not exclusively a thing
this?
about fear. Like there's other things
more
that
psych,
can torment a person like that.
What do you think tormented Jeffrey Dahmer?
No, I'd have to look into them, but I think that there's no.
We dropped a
I'd have to
poll.
look into.
Oh
it.
yeah.
Asking, do you believe in karma?
Hell yeah.
I know
Over
they do.
80%
They do.
say yes.
You
I
don't
know.
believe in it?
Absolutely not.
He's the
Absolutely
he's
not.
the least. Wait, I don't understand. You were just
Absolutely
arguing
not.
with me, and you do believe in karma?
Fuck yeah.
So then, what do you think about the people that you just expressed?
No, what I
Your-
disagree with you is that people like that do bad things all feel
Hey
bad.
Liam, when you
No,
hear
I'm not saying
anything
feel
new,
bad.
tell
feel
us.
like they're-
I think that there is a
Liam?
method in which they are punished because of what
is there
they
anything
do.
new? No, nothing new yet.
And it
But
doesn't
when you
always
hear
manifest
something
in,
new,
like,
tell us.
death or whatever. I mean, eventually it all comes down to that, sure.
Yeah.
But I think what goes around comes around is to an extent true.
Okay, I'll agree with you on that one.
Okay.
Do you think manifesting is real?
I think
Someone's
that goes
asking,
hand
do
in-
you? What
I
about
think that goes
manifesting?
hand in
Do you
hand
think
with
that's
karma.
real?
It depends. I mean, it's like, so if I say I've got an idea and I'm going to make it successful, is it that I manifested it or I just fucking worked hard to get it done? And if I've got some pipe dream that I try to manifest, is it just going to happen because I manifested it? No.
I agree with that.
No.
I agree with that.
Want to know how I used to try to manifest when I was a kid for like Christmas?
Uh-huh.
Like of a toy, like the Easy Bake Oven. Like the commercial would come on, and I would just manifest by
And did you-
standing in front of the TV.
Did you get it?
Of course.
And did you tell your mom or dad ever that that's what you wanted? Of course you did.
Yeah, I wrote it on the list, but I had to stand
You
in front of the
didn't
TV.
manifest it. You nagged, and it became.
I would stand in front of the TV when the commercial and
Wanda,
go,
stop
I want
it.
this so
I
bad, I
think-
want this so bad, I want this
think
so bad
there's-
for the
Wanda,
whole
I think
commercial.
there's truth in both. I think
Manifested.
Manifesting is putting yourself in the
It's
mindset to do it.
ridiculous to Wanda.
Manifesting is putting yourself in the mindset
What happened to
do
the
it.
screen?
It's disappeared. Oh, it's over there.
No, it was up here and it's gone.
Justin Harris says, I think
No, I
manifesting
know, but
is
are we
just,
off or are we still on?
we're still on.
We're still on.
And people are
I don't know
still
if this television show interrupt this,
We're running a little test, I guess.
right?
manifesting is just another word for work hard.
We're having
Yeah,
a good day.
Putting yourself in the mindset.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, people are glued in.
Well, I want to see if there's I want to see if there's a sentence today. It's not going to go to Monday. He's got a speech on Monday.
I manifested a Birkin, still waiting.
Yeah.
So did I.
Boy, I'll tell you, I was really
Hey, Chris.
surprised to talk to Jacob, our producer. I just was getting a different read on this thing. I mean, he's making it sound like
with the video.
The video was emotional.
What I heard Jacob saying, that the family, like, I don't know that.
Is there like a spicy mayo?
Oh, you don't think the judge was crying?
I wish I was more of a Chick-fil-A savant.
By it. But you got to remember, he does have a lot of fans who are in the courtroom as well.
Hey, Anakin,
One sec, Chris. Yeah,
can we get that sandwich here sooner rather than later?
that's what I'm on the
I'm
phone
starving.
about right now.
Running out of energy.
Say again. Sorry.
Yeah, because most of the people who are in court, the people who are going to cared enough to go and stand there for 4 or 5 hours before court.
Oh, please. There are a lot of people who
In
want
that
him
case,
thrown
let's
in
do.
prison.
Let's just do the grilled chicken
No,
sandwich.
no,
and if there's like,
no.
You know what? Should ask.
It's a
most of the
it's a
public
mix.
that are there are supporters.
Dude, they have protests in front of the courthouse with, people who are saying,
Yeah, protesters can just show up when court starts, but you got to be really dead to get there at 2 o'clock.
there
in the
are
morning.
protesters who are just as fierce about this case as Diddy supporters. You're wrong.
They can't. Protesters can't protest in the courtroom.
No, well,
they can't
first,
yell in the courtroom.
well, they do sometimes. They make a scene.
Yeah. So maybe there's
But
one
there
or
are
two
going
people.
to there are going to be
Most
people.
of the public.
There are going to be people who
in
want
the
to see his
courtroom
comeuppance.
Are his supporters.
I
And that's
disagree.
why
Totally disagree with
Jacob
you.
was saying everybody there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Totally disagree.
Now, of course you totally disagree. It's what you do. Just disagree with me. It's in the business.
Oh, hold on.
Hang on.
Got to put his mic up.
Jake, Liam's mic up, please.
Brian Steele says Diddy has done things he can only dream of doing. That's the latest. He's talking about
Wait a
people
minute,
have said
wait.
he's
He should clarify that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
he should
means,
totally clarify.